Guys, let's talk about the entire crypto market and exactly what we see in previous cycles and compare it to what we're seeing right now and potentially what we're going to see moving forward and why these corrections are normal and why these corrections are just all in all part of what we see in a bull cycle. Let's jump right on into it. Okay, so this is going to be a pretty quick video, but I wanted to just show you guys, most of you guys who watch me and who have been in the space for a while probably aren't fazed by what is happening right now as far as this correction and this pullback goes. But I want to show you guys what happens in previous cycles. So we've got our 2017 bull run right here, and we've also got our 2021 bull run right here. And what you can see is that we have multiple 30 to 40% corrections on our way up to the cycle peak every single cycle. Given we've only got 2 data points here, I'm not even going back to 2013 bull run. I'm pretty sure we would find the exact same thing if we did, but I just want to show you the past 2 as a little bit of a vantage point that we can go back and look at, and just to calm ourselves and calm our nerves during these points in the cycle. Now, if we go back and look over here at 2017, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30 to 50% pullbacks during that bull run when things were going parabolic, okay? It only lasted a couple weeks, 2 to 4 weeks at a time for these pullbacks before we got our next major move up. 35%, 29%, 32%, 48%, and 43% before we finally hit the top of the market and went back down into the bear market, okay? Now, if we move over here to the 2020-2021 bull cycle, we're going to start here at the end of 2020, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, technically 6 major pullbacks during the bull cycle, and they also each lasted roughly 1 to 3 weeks until we go over here where we had the summer lull, and that lasted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, roughly about 10 weeks, which is 2 months or so, a little over 2 months. And you can argue we all should have sold right here, right? We got a little bit more of a peak here. Bitcoin peaked again. Some altcoins peaked again. Some altcoins did not peak again. They did not make a higher high over here on the second peak after the summer. So if we count all of that, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major pullbacks. If we don't count this second peak over here, then we had 1, 2, 3, 4 pullbacks of roughly 30%, 25 to 30% every single time, okay? And those ones only lasted a matter of 2 to 3 weeks. So as you can see, everything is perfectly normal. We have corrections. We have multiple 30, 40% corrections, sometimes a 50% correction in the actual parabolic phase of the bull run while we are climbing this wall. So it's not out of the ordinary. Now, if we come over here to where we're at right now and we take a measured move, this pullback was only 18%. So you gotta realize that we can have pullbacks twice that big and it still literally means nothing, right? When we're in a bull run, when we're in a parabolic part of the bull cycle, pullbacks are for buying, dips are for buying. In the bear market, we just keep going down and down, and you're trying to catch a falling knife, which is why a lot of people say don't buy until we kind of bottom out and find a bottom out pattern in the bear market. But in the bull market, in the bull cycle, where we're at right now, dips are for buying. And the dip that we're in right now could double from where it's at right now, and then we get our next leg up, and then we could see, after a number of weeks of green candles, we could see another 30, 40, 50% retracement. And that's just perfectly normal. It's going to happen, which is why it is extremely important to know where we are in the cycle, because every time something like this happens, 26% dip happens, 29% dip happens, 27%, 31%, 57%. Everybody's going to be calling for that was the end of the cycle, top is in, that is it. So it's very important to follow closely where we are in the cycle, because otherwise you'll get caught up in the FUD, you'll get caught up in the talking points of the bull market's over, we're headed into a bear market, which I have seen even people right now already start saying that with this little 14 to 18% dip that we are in right now. We're not even in 2025 yet. Okay, so the cycle is not over yet. At bare minimum, I think we're going to run until May of 2025. And then we will reevaluate once we move into that window of time. There's a very good chance that we continue all the way into roughly November of 2025 as well. But we will monitor that as we go. Right now is way too early for the bull cycle to be over. This 18% dip is not the top of this cycle, and we are not headed into a bear market as we speak right now. So I just wanted to calm everybody, let everybody know that this is perfectly normal, and we are going to see more of this. We are going to see bigger corrections on the way up, but we're also going to see much larger green candles as well. Okay, so it's all going to even itself out. Let me rephrase that. It's not going to even itself out because the green candles are going to far outweigh the red candles, but it can't go up only without pullbacks, because pullbacks are healthy. It resets the market so that we can go higher. Okay, keep that in mind as we maneuver this crypto cycle. This is not the end. This is just the beginning, and we will see more corrections. Dips are for buying at this point in time, because falling knives are not going to happen at this point. We are going to see probably some 30% corrections, and in those corrections, you want to be buying if indeed you feel like you want to pack your bags even more, okay? But when it's all said and done, continue to pack your damn bags before it's too late, guys. I will see you in the next video. Peace out.